Missiles flying, trying to reach us. Ground shaking from the proud nation, putting feet down underneath us. The subway tunnels where they keep us. Listening out for the sirens. I've been catching many Z's, but I just keep on thinking about the violence. I can't seem to understand the reasons that they out here. Guns loaded up, pointing at our neighbors, got them going nuts. They don't know the reason, we don't know the reason. What we know is just don't understand what's what. I'm a human, he's a human, what's the difference? I got kids and even raising infants. Ain't the tree I see out in the distance, coming just to threaten my existence, yeah. I'm waking up inside a nightmare, like this can't be my real life. I'm hoping to turn on the lights here, but the demons, they will bite. I'm armed with a steel pipe. Trust me, I still fight.
Joe Black.
I'm not trying to die by the hand. I'm a coward who cries in the stands. Dying to fight for my land. When they put that line in the sand, they put a line in the sand. They put a line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. Not trying to die by the hand. I'm a coward who cries in the stands. Dying to fight for my land. When they put that line in the sand, they put a line in the sand. They put a line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. Damn.
I will get on with it as soon as a few more people get in here.
Figuring and trying to figure out what is and isn't the crime. We've been putting our kids in asylums. I just buried my niece with a violin. She just loved to play it for the firemen. Said it brought the peace and alignment. Just a day later, she be dying, man. I've been sick and tired of the violence. Since the siren started firing, they've been running up in our environment. This alliance thing, come and dine and men get a piece of this ground sand. Defending everything we know and love. It ain't hard to be outfed. We'll be showing up when we rolling up, then. You'll be waking inside of a nightmare. Like this can't be my real life. We shouldn't have taken this life here. Now the demons, they will fight. My people, they will fight. Till the end of this still night. You fatally beat it and now you're foreseeing these wounds. You know they will
Joe Black. Hey, Ponzi.
I'm not trying to
This is Recognize, one of my artists that I work with.
They put that line in the sand. They put a line in the sand. They put a line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. Not trying to die by the hand of a coward who hides in the stand. Dying to fight for my land. When they put that line in the sand, they put a line in the sand. They put a line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. They put that line in the sand. Damn.
He's actually from a band called Mayday, but he does solo stuff too. Just waiting for a few more people to get in here so I don't have to repeat myself.
I feel like strapping every single one of you into a chair and duct taping these headphones to your motherfucking ears. Make sure you really hear my passion on my blood, sweat, and tears. And everything I say, let me make myself clear. I fucking hate you. Every single one of you who lies, saying that you got my back, but you really didn't try. Yeah, you look in my eye, say you want my records high. Then I ask for some support, but you push me to the side like, nah, dawg, I ain't got $1 for your sound now. I just hope you flop before you pop off so you fall off. I ain't giving nada, cause you're nothing but a lost cause. You are a cold rapper, never be the top dog. Fuck y'all, every single one of you suck a dick. I'ma keep it bumping like you couldn't get enough of it. So my voice is stuck inside your brain and then you suffer it. Now I'm gonna drive you all insane just for the fuck of it. I really hope this song will piss you off, because I hate you all. It's like fuck my life. I wish you all to die. I think I'm talking you crazy, cause everything I'm fantasizing lately is different ways to make sure that you definitely hate me. A daily fucking danger of you begging, but you can't scream. I love the different faces that you making when you can't breathe. I wanna wrap my fucking hands around your neck and squeeze into your red and veins are popping out your head. Until your brains is not about your schnoz and have your head. Resuscitate you, suffocate you all around again. Life of a psychopath, that was my rifle lad. I wanna sight you all the night when you're in Bible class. I beat your eyes out with a pipe and like your diaphragm. And watch you fighting for your life until your eyes roll back. That goes for every single one of you who snubbed me. After all of the stuff I did for you and gave you blush beats. Mix and mastering, I did it all for reason. Fuck a beat, it's like you all forgot about it. Now you got no number. I really hope this song will piss you off. Because I hate you all. On the line. You got me feeling this like fuck my life. I wish you all could die. Well, the only time you really wanna talk to me is when you need a favor. Only time you're calling me, you're fucking constantly blowing up my telephone. I wish you would just leave me the fucking hell alone. Whatever happened to calling the homie just to say what's up, how you doing? But you're always wanting something from me, just sponging emotion has got me through it. It gives me homicidal thoughts. I'm having visions of killing you when the lights go off. I wanna snap your fucking spinal cord and take a snap. I gotta slice your arteries and vital organs, and I'll slice your heart until your life is over. You turn me to a bad guy, I'm a nice guy no more. Because I'm sick of all you suckers always stepping on me. You treated me like I was nothing, always shitting on me. You only cared about yourself and always came before me. So now the only thing that's left for me to say is slow mo. I really hope this song will piss you off. It's because I hate you all. On the line. You got me feeling just like fuck my life. I wish you all could die. Yeah. You know I'm playing with you. You know I love you all. Yeah. But on the real.
It looks like we got a few people in here. So, come on. I said pause, be quiet. So, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. I got a huge ask for the community. If you guys could share this out, I would appreciate it. So, we all know about BEXAR County or Bear County down there in Texas, right? And how they're probably the most corrupt, definitely the most corrupt fucking system overall, as far as, you know, every county in the states, in my opinion, from their judges to their lawyers to their cops to their city managers to their fucking, it's just a horrible fucking county to live in. It's an even worse county to go to jail in. We know this because of Mexican Padilla and Ruby and who else was in there? Who was it? Was it James or was it one of our other people? It was with James. And I think Otto was there. A few people that we know have been there. And it's a deplorable place. Well, he is there right now. Or he's in that area. And if anybody wants to jump up here with me, you're welcome to. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing. I'm doing this on my cell phone instead of on my computer, so invite guests, copy. It's weird looking on my phone. Let me know if this comes up and it's clickable. If it's not clickable, let me know. Oh, okay, yeah. And I haven't called him yet. I didn't even think about making phone calls or anything yet. I figured I would start here. But anyway, so a friend of mine's mother who got schizophrenia and is elderly and is, you know, probably 2,000 miles away from where my friend is at, um, she's in jail in BEXAR County, thanks to a couple of people. One, I think, was one of her caregivers, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Um, but two other family members who went to the store somewhere with her, and they were doing some shady shit and got caught. She was not aware of any of it. I mean, she's barely there cognitively at all anyway. But they arrested all three of them. And we are trying to get her out of jail because, well, it's Bexar County, and we know how they do people down there. And with her physical health and her mental health, it's an extremely dangerous situation for her. I mean, she could very well end up being tied down and with a bag over her head, the same way that that girl was a couple of years ago that I posted a video about, that had a mental illness and was taken to jail, and she spit on the cops and she ended up getting 2 years for it. Nice. So click it and come up here with me, asshole. Yeah, I love you, Joe. But yeah, so there is some urgency of getting her out of there, not just for her mental health, but her physical health, and just overall well-being. And she doesn't fucking belong there. She didn't do anything. She doesn't understand why she's even there. She's not getting her medication and stuff, which, I get that it takes time and they've got to see a jail doctor, but she's been there for a week. And, we need to get the funds together to get her out of there if she's going to be okay. On top of, all this, her being elderly, she's also a person of color, which makes it even more risky for her well-being while she is there, because they are not going to listen to her, even more so than they don't listen to a typical woman. And yeah, we're worried for her safety. So there is a link in the... Oh, you pussy. What's the matter? You got a sore throat? You've been sucking dick too much. I'm sorry, Joe. I love you. Hey, no justice. So yeah, there is a PayPal link or the PayPal email that he uses, and and there's a Cash App down there. If you guys have 50 cents to spare, send it to this guy. Let's help get this woman out of jail. She does not belong there. She does not belong there for any reason. She did nothing fucking wrong. She was just with the wrong people. I mean, from what I understand, like, she wasn't even in the same part of the store or whatever, and she had no clue what was going on. She has no clue what's going on in her day-to-day life. I mean, she's old. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Since nobody wants to come up here with me, you snotty bastards. So I'm going to go ahead and play one more song in case somebody has questions or whatever. And then I'm going to jump off. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. This is Losing It by Ezekiel. He's another one of my artists.
I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it.
Will do.
such a basket case, mentally ill from Sunday through Saturday. Need to work it out cause my mental be feeling out of shape. Feeling so alone at times like I'm Tom Hanks on Castaway. Sometimes like I'm losing control, I don't know what's happening. Suppressed thoughts causing issues in my mind. I thought I got rid of them, but they come back and they remind me of all the things that make me feel that anguish deep inside. Used to try to bury them and try to push that shit aside, but they come back and haunt me. Honestly, it's exhausting. Hamster up on the wheel that's stuck in place while I be jogging. Demons come back around, it's like they're not really be frothing, pulling me back into a battle that's feeling so daunting. Yo, I keep it pushing though, smile on my face. On the outside I look okay, on the inside feel the pain. Maybe I need a straight jacket, padded room to be safe. Is there anybody who can relate? Because I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. In a room full of people stuck alone with my problems, overthinking once my wheels start turning, no one can stop them. My anxiety grabs a hold of me, slowly start falling into my own world of horrors. All these voices start talking, telling me that I ain't shit, and no, I will never be. Haters can't do a thing with me, cause I am my worst enemy. Dr. Mindfuck, can you please prescribe me your remedy? These melodies give me a little comfort and clarity. This music feels like medicine added to my regimen, puts me back in my element, a musical therapist. Every time that I'm losing it, I try to remember this. I've been mentally ill, the music saved me, it's evident. Long as I got these beats and rhymes, I'm gonna be just fine. My mental cannot be confined, I'm free like the eagles fly. So every time I feel like I've been losing my freaking mind, I put my favorite song on and feel the vibes. Cause I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. I just wanna feel okay. Feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah. Sometimes I be losing it, yeah.
Hey, Exiled One. Bear with me for just a moment.
Hey, what's up? My name's Dills and Kill. This track right here is for everybody across the globe who's out there grinding, working hard to make ends meet. No matter what it is that you do, if you're out there hustling, this is for you. Yeah. For the ones breaking their backs with a pick in the ass. All of my underground family who working their ass off. I'm right there with you. I be living like that. We be 2,000 feet under the surface to get the cash. These for the ones who do construction out there working and hustling in the dust under the sun, sweating just to get you something. All of my people with a shovel out there digging and struggling while you landscaping, grinding out there putting the muscle in. But all of my people who be standing on their feet all day waiting tables where the family to be. If you bustin' washing dishes just to stack a little cheese, ain't no shame in that. You ain't looking average to me. Get to thought I be hitting who be working in the fields, picking produce, working fingers to the bone and give the skills. Anybody knocking that ain't
Chuck, thank you. That is so sweet. I appreciate that. That is one hell of a compliment. Hey, Chuck, Exile, do you want to come up?
All of the firefighters putting out the flames, y'all some bad motherfuckers. You deserve to get a raise. Matter of fact, anybody working hard should get a raise. Can't let the man keep us down because we gotta get the pay. Gotta work all day. Gotta pay these bills, ain't no time to waste. Gotta work all day. Nothing comes free, you gotta find the way. Gotta be willing to go put in some elbow grease, cause you know nothing that you get in this life comes free. You gotta work.
Oh, Zombie Hunter, I didn't even see you. Hi, honey. Well, that was another one by Ezekiel.
Yeah, dude, that's Jessica taking a little bit of Frosty.
Fuck these goddamn stupid fucking commercials. Let's see. Here's another one by another one of my artists, Multifaceted Monster. This is Misery. Great song. Hope you guys like it.
Lost company, avoiding damage. Some comfort in they rather see my life crumble and I'd rather spend time with people that let me misery. Lost company, avoiding damage.
Come on up.
Some comfort in they rather see my life crumble and I'd rather spend time with people that let me. Allow my life to flow like current. Saboteurs and nothing more than a deterrent. From to love to purpose. If you be in some purpose, they get better living their own life. They're lacking a purpose, worthless. Why does your work at the surface? Let's just contemplate for it and leave it to their nonsense. Patience already paid for it. They will be a blessing.
Bouncer Swab, good to see you. Actually, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but today is Indigenous Peoples Day. So, happy holiday. Or happy Genocide Day, you know. John Kemper, hi. It is good to see you. Really good to see you. I got some of my artists playing in the background just because I want to stick around in case people have questions or whatever for a few. So yeah, I've never celebrated it. Like my mom's native, so you know it was just a holiday we never celebrated. Like, when you think about it, there are no actual native holidays that are nationally recognized. It's kind of fucked up because every other belief system, every other, you know, group of people have like holidays that are recognized nationally, except for the Native Americans. And it's kind of like messed up. We never got solstice off. We took it off anyway. I'm not gonna lie, but down there. Yes, you are right. You are right. Every day is a good day to eat. That is for sure. Oh my goodness. Here's our buddy Tones. If you guys remember him, he is the guy that he's joined me a couple of times. He's the one who wrote the theme song for the TV show called Justified, not the remake of it, but the original show. But he was messing around with some Beatles music a while back, and he made this song, and it's pretty good actually. John Kemper, right? Fucking right. I was going buck nutty yesterday, like Yeah, he is really talented. He's a good dude. A good dude.
The Bible can't grab us like your Facebook status. These are the end of days, but only if we let it. I'm feeding out the truth to a world that's
There's one line that's my favorite.
right here, but you rather lie here. It's a nightmare, nightmare.
I don't think you said it yet. But it's about, what is it? I think it's like getting your likes sucked off or something like that. And I'm just like, wait, what did he just say? The first time I heard it, it was funny and shit.
Crime is entertainment, phones on the scene, not to help the victim, just to make memes, or get your likes up, or trend on Twitter.
Yeah, get your likes up.
Glam in the glitter, suicide popular, everybody's doing it, all contemplating it.
And he don't talk like that. He like, I don't even think I've ever heard him swear, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard him cuss. But I mean, if you guys are wondering what I've been doing since I've been like mildly MIA, I have been working with independent musicians and getting their music played on FM radio, because apparently their distributors are lazy and don't do dick. Yeah, they don't do dick. I bet. Well, I'm glad. And so, I don't know, I started out with just, who was it? Was it Rec first? Or no, it was our son, Randy. I started with his music, just, with local stations and stuff. And then I found this thing called College Radio Directory, and I started using that, and I started getting them played on college radios, FM stations, and work my way up. And now I'm starting to build relationships with commercial stations, but it's a weird bunch of people. Like, so you guys know about the payola laws and stuff, right? So basically the payola laws need to be sewn up because there's too many loopholes. But what it's about is about people, radio stations specifically, taking money from artists to play their music, which is, something they're not supposed to be doing anymore. But there's this loophole of, like, they have to disclose it to the public that they are being paid. So it's like, if this is a paid promotion, da 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 da. Well, they're not doing that, but they are like posting it on their websites and stuff. And people are using like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, and they're charging people anywhere between $10 and $150, $200 just to listen to their song in front of their whole 20 fucking listeners or viewers. And these people are sadly paying it because they're desperate to be discovered, or they're desperate to get work, or they're desperate just to hear somebody's feedback on their music. And I think it's complete bullshit. These music festivals, they don't pay their talent. Like, they might pay a headliner or two, but other than that, they're not paying their talent. Or if they are paying their talent, they're paying a single person $150. And if there's a band, they'll get $250, but not each, $250 to split between 6-8 people. And on top of it, they've got to pay their way into the festival, which usually runs about $250. So they're essentially, and if they want to go into like the backstage areas or like the artists only areas, they've got to pay an extra fee to do that, which is complete horseshit. these people end up driving or flying thousands of miles to go and play at a show, and at one of these stupid ass fucking festivals, and then they're not even getting paid for it. And people keep telling me, oh well, they're paying their dues, but no, they're not. They're being used, and they're working for free, or they're paying to work, and it's bullshit. Everybody deserves a fair wage. Now, I have a friend, her who is she plays like acid blues kind of sounding music. Exactly. Well, if you look at Spotify, okay, so for every 1,000 streams, somebody will make like what, 3 cents or 8 cents or whatever, which is insane to me. But then Spotify is making money off of the artists, the subscribers, the ad revenue, plus selling people's information and names and stuff to other, online entities. So they're making money forwards, backwards, and side to side, but they are barely paying the artist anything. And then if the artist doesn't have, no, excuse me, if the artist doesn't have rights to their song, they don't own the rights, then the only people who get paid and if they didn't write it, is the writer and the person who owns the rights. The artist isn't even getting paid for it. Well, with FM radio, they get paid roughly, well, with the college radio, roughly about 80 cents to $2.50 for every 100 streams, instead of 3 to 8 cents for every 1,000 streams. So logically, you would think that these distributing companies would, instead of just throwing shit up on Spotify or whatever, they would actually be taking the effort to send music that's at least good enough for radio to these radio stations, but they don't. Exactly. And so a handful of people are making all this money off of these artists, while these artists are starving and having to work day jobs. I have a friend who has a platinum selling album, and he has to keep a day job, because if he doesn't, he will lose his house. Think about that. It's a platinum selling album that still sells like crazy today. He wrote the fucking music. He produced the fucking music. And he should be able to live off of that fucking alone. But no. He gets this little quarterly fucking check that, pays the bills for about a month off of that. And that's it. And that's every 3 months or every 4 months or whatever that he gets that. So he has to keep his fucking day job, while pretending to not have a day job while he's out there doing his thing. You know what I mean? Exactly. And it's asinine. It's beyond asinine to see artists go through this kind of shit. They should at least be able to pay their fucking bills. You know what I'm saying? Snap Days, good to see you. Tech Dad's awesome. That's awesome. And you fucking, you can lay it down, dude. You really can. I think that you should be more like out there with it, or just share your fucking shit more, because you go buck nutty on that guitar. I'm not gonna lie, you go crazy on that shit. It's awesome. Hey, Constitutional Cowboys, good to see you. It's been a while. Been a long while. I think I might have seen something from you over on TikTok. I don't have any of my notifications turned on for any social media apps. So if I actually catch what you posted or catch a message from you, like right when you've done it, it's just because I was already there. Because, if I see it while it's up there or while I'm online, if I see that somebody's posted something, I'll go and check it out. But it's just, I don't know, my Instagram kind of like has a handful of posts that blow up constantly. And it's just a few posts, but the sound of the fucking phone going off constantly to let me know that somebody liked it or somebody left a message on it, or it's annoying. Yeah. I think depression's kind of like got a little bit to do with it too. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get over Eric going to prison. Like, this world does not make sense to me at all. It really doesn't. There was somebody on Twitter yesterday, that someone who I thought I knew pretty well, and they were calling people illegals and then spouting off about this crap that's like not even fucking true. And it blew me away and kind of made me sad, and just thought, wow. I don't think anybody has the right to tell anybody to go back to where they came from, because it's an ugly thing to say. It's just an ugly thing to say. I don't know if you guys have seen my Palestine videos or not. They're short. They're like 2 minutes long. There's the one that I most recently posted has a beautiful song that young lady did. Her English is not her first language, and you can tell, so I put captions up. But she was doing one of those like chat roulette things, and dude from Israel came up and was going to, he had his guitar in hand, and they were taking turns, singing. And she went first, and I don't think he ever actually went because he got choked up and started crying. Snap face for real. Way too much hate. What's crazy is I've been talking to some of the people who used to like group together and like hate on us, and they just kind of like disappeared. Well, I ran into them on my Discord server, and they're not as fucked up as you might think. Like, a lot of it had to do with just, clicks and views and being a jackass. But the one person specifically that I'm talking about, they couldn't handle the bullshit and the crazy drama and stuff no more. And they didn't really like what they were doing and the kind of person it was making them to be, And I thought that was kind of cool. And, if you think about it, because of them, they brought us more viewers and more clicks and more views to our stuff, because they wanted to get in there and leave comments and say nasty shit or whatever. So it's all on how much you can take from that. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm stoned, and I'm sorry. You did? Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I hope that it is well liked. It should be. Oh, speaking of, you know what? I got something else that you guys might like. Um, So, there's a couple of you who know who Jackie is because you're awesome and you went to her live feed, Jackie Benson. But we are going to listen to her. She's the one that I was telling you about that plays the kind of acid bluesy sounding stuff. Um, yeah, so we are going to listen to her song. Oh, is this the right one? No, this isn't the right one. Hang on. I'll find it. There we go, the studio version. Hey, has anybody found a uh what do you call it? The thingies that keep you from having to watch the goddamn commercials on here? Anybody found one of those that works on here? Because that shit is annoying. I'm just saying, you know, annoying. Oops, I'm hitting buttons. This shit is awesome. And if you don't like it,
Do you hear that, baby?
you have bad taste in music.
That's the sound of time rolling on. So do you hear that, baby? That's the sound of time rolling on.
Ooh, did you sell any awesome antiques?
You wake up in the morning, well, you know what the EA's already gone. Are you sure you hear that, baby?
What do you think?
Cause I hear it every day. You don't act like you hear that, baby. Cause for me, I can't get away. The more you choose to ignore it, as you'll reach your dying day.
So yeah, that was Jackie Benson. She's an independent artist. She's not one of mine, but she is become a friend, internet friend, if you will. We started discussing about the Payola Act and about fair pay, and she told me about how venues are trying to take like 40% of your merch sales, and then the promoters are trying to take a higher percentage and a higher percentage and a higher percentage of your you know your door deals, which I mean, a door deal basically is where you have to sell a bunch of tickets in a city where you don't know anybody to go and play at a venue, and then you make all or a portion of the money made off of the tickets that you sell. So you kind of got to sell merch in order to cover your gas and shit. And with the venues taking, part of your merch sales now too, it's impossible for an independent artist who likes to do small venues to survive off of their talent. Me too, Snapface. I love the blues. Tech, right? Skip master extension for Chrome. It works about 60% of the time. Nice. Joe Black, I appreciate that. That shit is fucking annoying. Oh my god. So annoying. Frustrating. So again, yeah, Jackie Vinson. She's on YouTube. She's on all the social medias. She's really sweet. If you leave a comment, she replies herself. She doesn't, leave it up to anybody else to do. It might take her like 3 or 4 days because she is a very busy lady. She did a European tour here this past summer, I think. And then when she came back from there, she did like a Canada and like New York area tour. And I think last time I talked to her, she was in Southern California, I think. She's always on the road. Her parents were musicians, blues musicians, and so she comes by it honestly. She's cute as a button. Yeah, I think you guys would like the rest of her music. But my favorite song by her is called "Rollin' On," and that's what we just heard. Yeah. And actually, I got a phone call today. I might be picking up my very first rock and roll artist today. We'll see. I got a phone call at 3 o'clock to discuss stuff with them. Exactly. And the thing is, you know what I have found out, Snapface? They don't even want somebody who is talented. They just want somebody who is easy to manipulate or easy. They will just do as they are told. Who will go along to get along. There's a musician whom I adore. His name is Spose. He signed a deal with a record company, Columbia, and it was a 2-year contract. And they ended up taking over complete creative control. They took over his time and his energy and his like schedule. Like it was all mapped out for him that he had to do this at this time, and it was every day, no days off from it. And when he realized the kind of music that they wanted him to do, he was not happy. They ended up sitting on him and just writing the fucking contract out, and then not re-signing him because he was not down with what they were doing to him, and he spoke up about it, and they didn't like it, and so they basically had blacklisted him. Oh, that's lame, Joe. Exactly, and that's what they do. They manipulate people. When a record company signs you, what they do is they give you a loan. They give you a fat fucking loan. And they say, "Here's all this money." But the thing is it's just a loan. So you have to work your ass off to pay it back at an extreme fucking like outrageous goddamn interest rate. And so you might be making a bunch of money off of a tour or off of an album or whatever, but you're not seeing any of it, not until you got them paid back. And so, any kind of richness that you appear to have, it's for appearances only. And trust and believe, the car that you're driving is leased by the record company, and the house that you're living in is leased by that or owned by that record company. And, your clothes that you're wearing, were paid for by that record company. You got to pay for all that too on top of the fucking loan. You got to pay all that back. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how these artists. I mean, unless you're fucking Jay-Z or you're fucking Beyonce, you are not going to be able to survive off of your music without getting involved in sync licensing, which is where your movie or your music gets used in a movie or a commercial or whatever. And even then, if you get involved with the wrong agent, they'll screw the fuck out of you too. Yeah, exactly. It is no longer about the music. It is no longer about the music. And for me, I am all about the music. So these artists that I work with who are all independent, I don't fuck with anybody who's not independent. Um, I don't charge them a dime. I tell them if they're going to do a show in my area, I want free tickets. That's all I'm asking for. And I've already been to one show. I actually have an in with a venue up here that I'm going to try and get some of my people to play at. And they do. I'm going to go and see them too. They pay pretty decent. I think it's $800 a show that they pay, and then they cover your room and board, and they feed you and shit. So it's not bad. Small venues, you know. Yeah, exactly, Snapbase. But that doesn't really cost them anything. And it's just so that I get to meet them face to face. But I think that, you know, it's something that's worth supporting and giving my time to, and it's something that I enjoy giving my time to. And it feels really good to hear like one of my artist's songs on the radio. It really does. It feels, I get all excited and like I'll screen grab it or I'll record it, you know, using my voice notes, and I'll send it to the artist and be like, look. I even got a tour lined up for one of them in the UK for the spring for like a month. I think for the whole month of May, they'll be touring in the UK. And I got their flights covered through a grant because they're going outside of the U.S. to share their music. It's like a culture sharing travel grant thing that I found. There's actually lots of grants for musicians, but there's the criteria for them is like extremely fucking picky. And then they're only open like certain times of the year. Yeah. So I'm helping some folks out. I'm still doing stuff for other people, just not really modding for any. I mean, I still am a mod for a lot of people. I still do my thing with the Real News Network, but yeah, I don't know. Something happened to me when Eric went to prison that it's like something inside of me fucking died. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. It was really fucking hard to watch happen. And morally, he was wrong for what he said, but legally, he was pushing the fucking line, but he didn't cross it. It just blows my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about all that. I assume it's the same as I feel, that it's just kind of crazy. and I miss him, and I'm sad about the fucking dog, and I shouldn't be. It's not my dog. Fucking Rusty. Such a cute little wiener. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and play one more song, and then I'm gonna jump off here. But please share this video. Let's help get this old woman out of jail. She should not be there. God, I'm really worried for her fucking well-being and just for her life. Fucking BEXAR County. Fuck that place. You notice that people from there get really offended when you call it BEXAR County instead of Bear County? I don't know. The people that I've talked to down there at the police station and at the sheriff's office and the jail, they don't like it being called BEXAR County. I get quite pissy about it. I think it's hilarious. You know me. I like to make people angry. Where's that? Oh, Bandcamp Friday. There it is. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. Okay. This is called Zero Fucks, and it's by Ezekiel, and it's pretty funny. It makes me smile. For sure, it makes me smile. Makes me happy. I really like his music. He is he's a dreamer from south of the border.
I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I had walked out that door. Now I got zero fucks left. Hey, it's me again. Mr. Ballin' on the budget, but this time around I got an attitude that's more like fuck it. I don't care what people think when they be talking shit and judging. Anybody hating on me, just take a dick and suck it. Used to give a fuck, now I can give a fuck less. What do I think of success? I used to be so upset, cause I never had it and I used to get so upset. Now the only type of fucks I give is having rough sex. I just live my life one day at a time. Don't let me you can kiss me where the sun don't shine. You got a problem with me, motherfucker, get in line. And form a human centipede from mouth to behind. You can all just go fuck yourself, cause I got zero fucks to give. Middle finger up so much I think it's stuff
Please
like
tell me what you think of this.
like I still make sure you pump this shit and let the whole world know. Say I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left. I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left. You see I'm comfortable in all the shit they throw, it keeps me cool. But they be hating on me so much I be smiling like a fool. Skipping down the sidewalk, jumping in the air, clicking my shoes like the leprechauns do. Happy go lucky attitude. I'm oblivious to it cause I don't really give a shit. Any opinions they have of me are insignificant. They don't put food on my table, they don't pay my fucking rent, so they can all go ahead and choke on a big fucking bag of dicks. Sorry, not sorry, you can suck on my salami. Wanna cry about it? Ooh, go tell your fucking mommy. Little whiny little pussies, you got sand in your punani. Cry so many fucking tears, you got to cause a big tsunami. Bitch, I give zero fucks, I don't even have one. You see I have one, but it got evaporated by the sun. Disappeared and been there, I guess the way it dried up. If you're feeling like this, middle fingers up and say I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left. I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left. I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have, I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left. I got zero fucks to give. No, I don't give a fuck no more. Every fuck I have, I felt that though. Now I got zero fucks left.
Hi guys.